up, Horror Hounds? I know, very late. There's been a bunch of stuff going on this week and last week. This month, actually, in general, has been just kind of a roller coaster. It's been very interesting. But here we are. 4 movies for you tonight, some of which are actually good. So, as per usual, let's get going. Alright, so this first movie, Devil Below, Corey and I watched a couple of weeks ago. This movie had a really slow start. It also had a very kind of Centralia, Silent Hill-esque feel to it. But I mean, the start was real slow, and it was kind of just like, all right, well, eventually someday somebody's gonna get on and do some shit. These people, so the whole town has been quarantined because there was a mine fire, kind of like Silent Hill a little bit. These people break into this town, and I know that sounds fucking stupid, but the entire town was like fenced out or whatever. And so they break into this town, and there's all these dudes like running around trying to kill them or trying to stop them or whatever. They eventually get into it, and then they go into the mines, and there's some shit down there, and it's pretty neat. It was pretty neat. There were a couple of inconsistencies or whatever, but I mean, for the most part, this movie was actually pretty decent. Oh wow, that's a extremely telling image from the trailer, isn't it? I bet if I unpause it right now, you won't be able to see it. So the second half of the movie picks up pretty well, and it's I mean, I'd give it a solid B+, maybe. Not shelf-worthy, but definitely worth checking out. Monsters were kind of cool, not extremely unique, but definitely something new-ish that we haven't necessarily seen before. Devil Below. Yeah, maybe check it out. Moving on to number 2, we have The Djinn. And this movie was also pretty good. Corey and I also watched this movie together. It was pretty good. I mean, there were, again, another couple of inconsistencies that could be overlooked, which didn't ruin or, hinder the movie or whatever. Overall, this movie felt pretty good. It was fairly spooky, and, yeah, it was... I would suggest you guys check this one out. So, the short plot synopsis. This kid and his dad, because mom died tragically, I think, if I remember. I don't really remember.
You're a fucking idiot.
Anyway, so mom's dead. It's this kid and his dad. And they move into this new house where he finds a book. You fucking kids gotta stop reading books, man. It's bad for you. For your health.
Bringo!
And lo and behold, some, really awful demon-y monster thingy. I don't want to tell you guys too much, which would give away a bit of the story, or the surprise at the end. Monster was cool, not too much, just the right amount. Pretty good. Acting was good. The only complaint that I think that we both had was that the mood music could have been dialed down a little bit, But aside from that, I mean, good job. Good job, guys. Check out the gin. It was decent. B plus. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Now we get into some real shit talking. Moving on to number 3, Gaia. I don't know. Okay, so if you guys actually just watch the trailer, you should be able to tell exactly where all of the inspiration for this movie came from. So, yeah, that didn't look familiar at all, did it? So this dude and his dad are out in the middle of a jungle. Honestly, you guys, this movie had barely kept my attention at all. I was actually moving my storage room in my Minecraft world, so I had to take all of the chests up and down the stairs while this movie was playing because it was so fucking interesting. So this chick shows up. There are loads of subtitles in this, so if you guys don't like to read, then don't fucking watch this movie. Not that I would suggest that you watch the movie in the first place. This chick shows up. Yeah, wow. And sort of gets infected, sort of, and her and the son kind of have a thing going, and then there's a bunch of betrayal, and like, this was, I mean, visually, this movie was okay. When I saw it. And I think that's the thing that they were all banking on, is all of the visuals from this movie. Like, for fuck's sake. Watch the fucking trailer, and you won't have to watch the movie, like me. And it's... I mean, like... Come on. Don't watch it. Just play The Last of Us instead. It'll be a lot more enjoyable, and it'll be longer. Moving on to our 4th and final film, we're going all the way back to 2008, which Corey and I watched actually tonight, and because she had never seen it, and I needed a refresher. And on top of that, I haven't seen this movie in a while. And I just wanted to make sure that when I told Corey that it was a decent fucking horror film, I wasn't filling her full of shit. My memory serves me right. So here's the story, real quick. There is this couple. That dude sucks. He is just awful character. There's this couple, and they're supposed to be going camping, and they're trying to set up the tent, and he fucks up the tent, and he's like, oh, we should just go and get a motel room instead. And so on their way back, there happens to be a couple of criminals on the side of the road that flag them down and get into the back of the truck with them. So kinda. So anyways, the car gets hijacked, more or less. They accidentally run something over, and it turns out to be an animal that's infected with this weird... What's your big plan here, lady? Here. There you go. Go ahead. Don't knock over my microphone. There you go. And now you can jump up. Here she goes. Whoop. Infected with parasites, and it flattens the tire, so they have to go to the gas station. Also, punctures the coolant tank in the truck somehow. I mean, revisiting this movie, it did have a couple of inconsistencies that I don't remember, but still really fucking solid. End up at this gas station where the gas station attendant has already been infected with this parasite, which, by the way, the monster in this movie is fucking gross. Pretty. There's a lot of cringy, kind of like, oh god, sort of moments in this movie. But I'm also glad that it didn't get released widely, because if it had, we would have 18 fucking sequels to this movie. Needless to say, like, plenty of gore. Monster was really cool. Acting was, well, you know, it was alright. Really well done effects. I mean, some of them are a little hokey. I was 2008, but they don't make them like this anymore. It's too bad, because these are the movies that help me breathe while I'm sleeping at night. Splinter, if you guys haven't seen Splinter, please check out Splinter. Absolutely good. It's streaming on something. I think everything that I've reviewed tonight is streaming on something, and now that's your job to try and figure out where, because I'm not promoting shit. You need to hit that subscribe button, you need to hit that bell button, and don't forget to like this video so I can make another one for no fucking money for you guys to watch later on down the road. Don't forget to subscribe to Retro Access Deluxe. There's content on there that we did. I did stuff over there too. But there's a link in the comment section below. There are links to all of these movie trailers in the comment section below. If you guys think that I have said something wrong or I've said something right, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Tell me. If there's a movie I haven't seen or that you don't think I've seen, tell me what to review next 2 weeks. I'm a busy man. Very busy man. Can't be helped. People, they just want me to do stuff for them all the time. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget about Retro Access Deluxe. Leave me a comment. Hopefully, next review, we've got a couple that we've been saving for when Corey comes on. And she hasn't, she's not ready yet for them, but she will be. And when she does, you guys will know, because we're going to tear those movies new assholes, because they were, well, I mean, she liked one of them. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys in the future. From, I think it was 35 to 16, or if you've heard about The Last of Us, or if you've seen merch from The Last of Us, or if you have seen memes involving The Last of Us. All right, moving on. Shit. I gotta go change my batteries. For fuck's sake. Okay. Do you want it? Here. Want it? Here.